Hi, I'm back. I've I've wanted to talk about this individual that's been in the news recently. She's been trending quite a bit, and not for not really for the any good reason. And I don't want to mention her name because, for one thing, if I mention this person's name, well, for one thing, they, I mean, I don't, they're gonna, thrive off that because, they're getting more attention for themselves that they don't really need right now. And I don't want to attack this person because, see, the thing about it is, some of the people that have been criticizing her for all the wrong reasons. Not all of them. Some people that have given some some of the criticisms she's been getting, whether they be harsh or or otherwise, some of them have been from people that have nothing to gain by attacking her. They don't have anything to. I'm not going to mention their names either, but some of them have not. Some of them have criticized her, and yeah, the criticism stings, but at the same time, they're not. They're not attacking her weight or anything like that. They're not fat shaming or anything like that. Thing is, I just again, I don't want to mention her name because it just draws attention, some attention and everything, and that gives her even more uh, pop. I'm not going to say popularity, but again, more attention. But my thing is this: how are you going to come out here to a Laker game in the Staples Center? It's a game. It's a game. It's a This is an event that's family oriented. And when you have when it's family oriented, chances are there are going to be children there. Chances are there are going to be senior citizens there. You know, you know. I mean, you know what? I have no problem with what she wore. My thing is, there's a time and place for everything. You can't come out here and just wear what you want wherever you want. That's just not the way it's done. You know. I think she should have shown more decorum and class. And the problem is she's really young right now, and she's not showing that. Now, I've heard stories about how she struggled to get to where she is, but the thing about it is, and that's commendable, but the thing about it is, you can't necessarily do whatever you want to do just because you've made it to a certain point of success or whatever. That's just not going to happen. It's just not. Now you got some people that are out there right now that are doing whatever the hell they want to do, and it seems like they're never going to get away with it. But I guess you'd have to take comfort in the take comfort in the hope of knowing that they're going to get what they deserve, and not in a not so good way in the end. But the thing about it is, look, this person was so. I mean, she came out here. She came out, I guess, courtside with the Laker girls, and she had her bare ass hanging out with nothing but a thong. Okay, again, I have no problem with what she wore. My issue is she wore this at an event that's family oriented. You don't do that. You don't wear things like you don't dress like that at a family event. And as much as I don't care much, as much as I'm not big into church, you're not supposed to dress scantily clad at a church either. But again, there is a time and place for everything. I'm not here to berate this person because of her body type either, because I'm really truly not into body shaming. I really am for body positivity, and actually, to be quite fair, this person is the kind of woman I would want to date. The only thing is, she doesn't know when to show class. the kind of women I also like are classy women too. She hasn't shown that. She hasn't shown that at all. And she gets on social media with a 10-minute rant acting as if she just doesn't give a damn about what people thought. What people She doesn't give a damn about what people okay, let me start this over. She doesn't give a damn about what people think as far as what she did. But near the end, she starts crying. Close to the end of the video, she starts crying. Okay, if you don't care about what people think, why are you crying? Why? Tell me that. Why are you crying if you don't care about what people think? You're obviously not as tough as you think you are. And the sad part of it is, some of this you brought on you. Again, I'm not. Look. Again, I'll give you a good example. One of my biggest crushes, celebrity crushes, is Jill Scott. I love Jill Scott. I love just about everything Jill Scott's in. Just about. Some things, if it's cringeworthy that she's in, I'm holding my nose or I just won't watch it. Jill Scott early this year performed fellatio on a mic stand. She was pretty much auditioning her BJ skills. Okay? That's what she did. She pretty much auditioned her BJ skills. I guess this was at a club or something like that. And that's what she did. I wasn't really offended by that because, to be quite honest with you, she's showing what she could do, but, me being like or whatever. I'm into Jill Scott, but see, the thing about Jill Scott hasn't said nearly half the things that this woman has said before, or done the things that this woman has done. Jill Scott has shown class. Jill Scott hasn't done anything to embarrass herself. Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it, as far as that whole fellatio, performing fellatio on the microphone stand. I guess that kind of, that depends on how you look at it there. But still, Jill Scott is a plus size woman, is a really attractive plus size woman, and I didn't have a problem with what she did. I didn't really care about what she did. But this woman dances, she twerks and shakes her bare ass at a Laker game. She did this at a Laker game. How do you do that and not think you're going to get some backlash? And I'm not saying Laker games are sacred. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just trying to figure out how you think you can do something like that and not think that there's going to be some level of blowback. Like I said, some of the people that on YouTube that critiqued her, they weren't coming from a place of compassion. They weren't coming from a place of concern or love or whatever. They just wanted to shame her, and they wanted to talk about how fat she was. They wanted to pretty much shit on her. Like I said, I'm not here for that. I'm not. What I am going to do is critique her attitude. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Because it needed to be critiqued. Now, if she didn't care, if she really truly didn't care about what people thought of her, one thing she never should have done was cry. She never should have cried. She never should have shown emotion on camera. Better yet, she never should have gone on camera to talk about how she didn't care. If she didn't care, she should have kept that to herself. That's what she should have done. Now, granted, we're all emotional beings. We really are. And at some point, things people say or do will get to us. Really, that's a fact. Things, it will get to us. We all get triggered on something. We all do. But to be quite fair, come on now. You shouldn't have gone on camera to say all that. You should have just kept that to yourself, because the next thing you know, they're gonna make mockery, if they haven't already, of that footage too. They're gonna do that. I have a funny feeling they will. But what she should have done was just, I can't really tell her what to do, but that's something that just wasn't a good idea. I don't really give a damn about sports. I really don't give a damn about going to a Laker game. I haven't gone to a Laker game since '94, and I found that boring. I'm just saying that she should not have done that. Okay. It wasn't a wise thing to do. It wasn't a smart thing to do. But hey, she'll probably double down or triple down on what she did, or what else she's going to do in the future, which will lead to more blowback. Now, here's the thing. If she really doesn't care, and I'm a firm believer in not giving a damn about what people think either. I'm really a firm believer in not giving a shit about people's opinions or anything like that either, unless they're people that you really know, you're really close to, and you respect, you admire. Those people, those kind of people, yeah, you should care about their opinions. But if it's somebody, whether it's a stranger or somebody you kind of know, or somebody you do know that you don't give a damn about, guess what? This is what they deserve. But what you need to do is stop crying. Either one of two things. You need to stop crying on camera, or you need to, and get a thicker skin. Or here's the thing you should do. Just don't go on camera. That's even better. Don't go on camera and talk about them, because when you talk about people that hate you, you're giving them fuel. You're giving them attention. So, I know that's easier said than done. It really is. It's not nearly as easy as you might think it is, but it can be done. It can be done. And I think over time, she's hopefully, if she's wiser, she'll realize this, and she'll look back on it like, hey, I shouldn't have done that.